Okay. Hey, it's Bub. We're here. We're going to make Bub's famous chili. And what's your hand? I'm going to turn on the fire, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to get started. I'm going to kind of give you the recipe as we go. I'll go through the ingredients here real quick in the beginning, though. I'm going to start with, what is it, about 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright, we'll put that in our pot here. What's your hair, baby? This would be a really funny video if your hair caught on fire. Or not funny, you know what I mean. Alright, we're just going to melt that in there. What we're going to do is we're going to saute some onions. We're going to start with, that's 2/3 of one really big, you know, almost softball size onion, chopped up into bits about like that, right? We're going to use a half of that, and we're going to saute those down until they're good and gooey. And then we're going to use the other half a little later in the recipe so we have some crunch within our chili.
And look at my funny eyeball.
Look at your funny eyeball. You're what make these cooking videos cute, Chloe. Alright. So as this butter's melting, I'll kind of go real quick what else we're going to go through. Alright. We've got a pound of ground pork, pound of ground beef chuck. I don't like the really fatty stuff, but we don't have to get the really premium.
And I'll use the spatula.
And Chloe's going to use the spatula in a little bit. 2 cans of red kidney beans. We're going to want to open those up and we're going to want to rinse the syrupy goo that's in there out several times. I don't like it. 1 can of tomato sauce.
It's all melted.
It's all melted? Okay. We're going to put some onions in there in a second and then you can stir for me, okay?
Okay.
And some diced tomatoes, 1 can.
Onions.
Let's get these onions in there real quick while I tell the rest of the story.
It's not a story, Dad.
It's not a story? Okay. Can you stir that up? Keep stirring it. Alright. I have 2 or 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 dehydrated jalapenos that I'm rehydrating here. They're fresh from our garden in September or whatever. A little slower. Okay, well let's let that sit for a second, okay, Pook?
Okay.
I'm rehydrating them in water just a little bit so we don't have to worry about getting them cooked. I just chopped them up. I didn't seed them when I dehydrated them, so they're going to be good to go. The water will go in with them. Garlic. We're going to have a big glob of that.
I think that's rice, Daddy.
It's not rice. And dried cayenne peppers. I'll just grab a handful of these. You'll see that when I do it.
Hi there, my name is Shelby.
Hey, Carol Shelby's chili kit. I really like this mix. It just makes it easier. I don't have to go through and actually measure anything. So I've got a kit there, and it's for 2 pounds of meat.
You have to measure, Daddy.
Okay. In a second. Salt, yes, I used iodized for stuff like this. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, frankly. I've got so much chili in this, you'll never know the difference. Some red pepper flakes if I need to kick it up a notch. Some chili powder just because I like mine hot. And
I like mine hot too, Daddy.
You like yours hot too?
Mm-hmm.
And some black pepper. So we're going to finish sauteing these. And we're back. And we'll get back to you when it's time to add the meat. It's been good.
Hi.
She's been stirring these onions up, and you can see they're starting to caramelize a little bit. So that's real good. And we're going to add our meat now.
Yum. I love meat.
Pound of pork.
Oh. Can I mix that, Daddy?
In a minute. And a pound of ground beef. As you can tell already, this is not the healthiest recipe in the world, but it is what it is. Let's chop it up. That's a whole lot of meat. We're just going to let this brown, and when it's ready, we'll be back. So we poured off a little bit of the fat, and we're going to start with our chili kit here. We're going to spice this up first. It comes with 4 things. It comes with a bag of spice. Hold on, Chloe. It comes with a bag of masa flour, which you may or may not use, depending on how thick you like your chili. Mine's going to be pretty thick already. a little bit of cayenne pepper, and salt. So we'll use this instead of the other stuff. Don't you? That would have been a disaster. All right. So we'll open this up. Let me use the scissors here. Hold on, goofball. You can pour it. All right, pour it in there. Or just all by yourself. There you go. Good job. Oh, a little bit more. Okay. So we'll just mix this in real quick.
I want to mix it.
Well, I gotta mix it, baby. We gotta do this quick. You'll see your meat gets all coated with the powder. And kind of try and get it coated good. Ooh, handle's hot. Okay. Now you can see it's coated really well. We'll add diced tomatoes. I'm gonna have to pour these sugar. And then tomato sauce. And we'll get that stirred in there, get a little liquid to work with.
That was yummy, Daddy.
Oh, it's getting yummy. It's just getting started, honey. Okay.
Why it's not?
Why it's not sizzling anymore? Because we put all that stuff in there, so it's stopping the sizzle. We'll add our starting to rehydrate jalapeno peppers, and this will add a little water too. We're going to add quite a bit of water here in a bit. What I usually do is I take each can of sauce or kidney beans or whatever that we put in there, which we're going to do now, kidney beans. Like I said, I drained the syrup out of these. So it's just the beans without the goo. And then what I'll do is I'll take a half can, fill each can that we have with halfway with water, kind of swirl it around to get all the goodies out, and then the whole thing will go in here as water to help this cook real good.
Can I mix this now?
You can mix it a little bit, but it might be kind of hard, honey. Chopped garlic, minced garlic, whatever. You can use fresh if you want. This is just easier. I'm going to use, that's probably more than you should use. We'll use it anyway, because I really like garlic. And then we'll add some cans of water. Just take your can. I don't know if you can see that very well. Fill about halfway. Then I swirl it real good. It helps get the dregs off the bottom. We'll pour it in, and we'll do that with all 4 cans.